Another way to use Issuu for your classroom is to create online textbooks. You can use your word processor and create it with text, graphics. You can use articles that you find online, problems, like study problems, study questions. You can create your own unique student textbooks. This would be like photocopying articles for kids to read, or creating handouts of math problems, or anything that you would do that you do it on a word processor and then print out for students. You can actually do it so that it's online. It doesn't have to be one complete text, although if you have like 15 articles that kids will be reading throughout the semester, it might be really nice to have those online and available for kids whenever. And so they would know when you would tell them in their syllabus or in class when they need to read it and do the work, and then they have access to it anywhere. Creating online textbooks is really easy. Please be aware of copyright laws and how much you can copy. Do not scan an entire novel and say, oh look, this book's online. That is not legal. But if you're using, you can use chapters of books, you can use articles, you can use different things. Just be aware of what you can do with copyright laws and what you are allowed to publish for students in this way. For K-12 education, we have a lot of leeway, and so we can do 10% of a written text, 3 minutes of a video, but this isn't for videos. And I'll get more into copyright laws a little bit after, but make sure that when you're creating things that you are not just stealing a whole bunch of people's work and not paying for it. Follow the same copyright laws that you use when you are printing work for students to read. Here are some of the benefits of creating online textbooks. First off, no printing. You can be paper-free. No waiting in line for the copy machine, no crazy staples, no any of that stuff. You can be completely paper-free, help the environment, and never have to stand in line for the copier again. Ah, heaven. You can also, another benefit, is that you can do, or students can download the app for their iPads, their iPhones, or their Android phones, and they can see their textbooks online. That means that students can study anywhere that they get cell phone reception, which is almost anywhere now. So if you have students who say, you know, I'm in sports and we have a bus ride and we can't do this and this and this, you say, guess what? On your phone, you can download the app for free and your homework is right there. So that's another bonus. It lets students be a little bit more mobile with how and when they can access your assignments. A final one is that you can actually have students bring things in, bring sources and other things in, and then use those sources to create a very easy online text. So for example, say you're studying identity, and you say, okay, I want everybody to find an article that talks about building your identity or creating your identity. Your students can bring in those texts with the URL. You can copy them to a Word document, and then you can publish it so that everybody can read everything that everyone wrote without having to create a website or create another file and do all this stuff. So it's a very easy way to collaborate with student text as well. And that is creating online textbooks.